Subscribe me else.
Good thing Anna was there to treat the injured soldiers quickly. They didn't suffer from any major complications. Mix did, and as for the prisoner who took the pills, even though the pill gave him incredible strength, it also seemed to have very strong side effects. A cloud merge.com. According to Nightingale, the symptoms on his body are the same as that of someone who has swallowed a god's stone of retaliation. Be Count Mix Mini. Even with these side effects, as long as the church has this medicine, it's not that far off to imagine that they will take over the world one day. A cloud merge.com. Eeked. Furthermore, the fact that the church is willing to sell these kinds of things means that they ape not afraid if the new king after Greencastle's reunification bites them back using the pills. Unless they have stronger cards to play, and don't care if that happens. A cloud merge. This year's I initially planned to focus on education, production and agriculture. But now it looks like weapon research and development will also take priority. I, for example, breech loader and cartridges. The mechanical principle of a breech loader isn't that complicated, and as for the primer for the cartridges, the only thing I know about it is that it's called mercury I fulminate. Me sucks ill. Probably need to spend a lot of money to recruit a group of alchemists, gives them laboratory and let them figure everything out. Your Highness. A cloud merge. Sorry, I got distracted. Where we at again? Elementary particles or the quadratic equation. A cloud mean. Your Highness, it's quite late now. I think it's time to end today's lecture. Or I didn't expect that mysterious shadow killer was actually put to sleep. His Highness's class calculi Ming. It's first time seeing her so defenseless. Egg actuated me. Nightingale has been too cautious recently, plus today's unexpected incident when we were testing the pills. Non-emergent sued. To be honest, she doesn't need to always be so alert. It doesn't to relax a bit. Cyfaberg. Horn. Like this, let her get a good sleep. Size. Mir acluemerge.com. Actotamiardican. Ashud merge lot. I'm ja ergo. Cloud me. A cloud merge com meet. A cloud mergu. What, you guys kept the bathwater and reused it? A cloud merge.com. Me, that's ridiculous. I'll have to get you guys a shower sooner or later. Cloud, not regular people will be lucky to get one bath a month. His Highness really is too attentive to these things. Or maybe this is just how the nobles live. Adaudmide. Although the prince mentioned in the books ACL Budmergem, they participated in various banquets and balls from a young age. But he's a bit different. Roland in Annals. A cloud merge.com. Eyes in this world, everything is made up of. Unless little balls to see them with the naked eyes, they need to be magnified millions of times. A cloud merge of. Cold and hot are both representative of how active the little balls are. The greater the energy the little balls have, the more active they are, which makes them appear hotter on the macroscopic scale. Cloudier. Green flame. _ if I magnify it will, I also see many little balls. Cloud. Glad me. A cloudier ji. A cloud merg. See cug finer. It needs to be finer. It can't be all clamped up. It needs to be in one line. A cloud merge.com. Mir 2. AC. A cloud mergu. Cloud. acedmerge.com. A cloud mergum. The temperature is at an active level low. Man out. Create agloud merge caught. Arena cloudier. Up mime. Agio hard mim. A cloud merge.com. A cloud merge.com. Allowed. A cloud merg and cn act marin. A cloud merge.com. Here tanks. Aircraft carriers. Goddamn. A cloud merger. A cloud merge com. Louder mix me. Mini boa cleat. Allow edge com. Achi cuter jexal u hash iirc. A cloud mergu. Your Highness. Your Highness. Aor cudmerge. What is it doing? New witch arrive in town. Tareem Bigal. Not it's Anna. Her ability has changed again in Eldme. Again, isn't she already an adult? ACLDSDMERGM. Ad imp say. It's another change after the coming of age. Arlo mean give never seen such a shocking magical form. It almost looks like it's tangible. I idea mim quick go and see, everyone is waiting for you in the office. Hen. A cloudmerge.com. Mim a cloudorge cost. When I passed Anna room this morning, she was sleeping on her desk alongside a bunch of iron lumps. Mix cloud we. Mime. Adoud Muradcom. I was about to wake her up, but when I got closer I realized C edge mini. A cloud merge calm cut. The magic in her body had become fixed shape like a continuously spinning cube at. Act OTDMDERGD Mim. Cube Mim Camarad. When a witch awakens, her body gathers magic which at first is like a thin mist. eMemerge.com. After a few years it will slowly turn into a whirlpool of gas and change into various colors. Mime large. Conmel. /GT.com. Mim. For example, Wendy's is white and Leafs is green. Anna always had a lot of magic in her, and it only increased after she became of age. Her color was a dark green Autes according to me, but now the shape of her magic is just a fist-sized clue. Agreed, it's completely opaque like a solid. A cloudurge.co/me. A cloudmerge.com. Your Highness Co. Anna, what happened last night? Last night I was just thinking about what was taught in class. Asabudmerge.com. Mid. No matter if something is a solid, gas or liquid, when you break them down into their smallest form, they are all just little balls. Act C. I imagined that green flames were also made up of those small balls. Then I explored the chains holding them together. Eon me. Can see Neo we. I reshaped them, reconnected them, created new waves, and then flames changed NBA. It's like a piece of black silk. I can manipulate it using will. I used it to cut the iron ingots. Allow me a cloudmerge.com. If I make one point the center and spin a tight string around it, I can draw perfect circle. Actual, the area of a circle is equal to the length of the string multiplied itself and then multiplied a fixed constant, which is a mom me. All louder. I used this formula to cut them. Just merge. See, praise please headway. This let me see your new ability. Clouded. A cloud me dig. Eomamir see hurt bill. A cloud merge. A black flame. Can you change its shape at will? A cloudmerge.com. Cloudier, cloud. Adcom wo enamel. A cloud merge. Cloud, age on cloud realm riggy. A cloud merge euro up. Can it be thinner? It can, but then you won't be able to touch it or else it will cut you. I end also. Although it looks think it's difficult to break, and unlike the green flames I can control the temperature of different parts of the flame. Then thinking maybe correct magic is also a type of energy. Add unmerge. A witch is able to release that energy and the effects of that energy ape endless. But it all depends on the witch controlling it, or to be specific, the thoughts of the witch. Up a cloudherj.co. For example, it would be hard for someone who has never seen an airplane before to imagine a giant iron bird flying in the named. If what is limiting the use of magic is their own span of knowledge and height of thought, then as long as they have a deeper and more thorough understanding of the world, the effectiveness of their magic will be increased. Consequently, Anna had learned that everything in this world is made up of microscopic particles and used that to understand her flames, and also reached the stage of understanding the relationship between the movement of particles and temperature. A genius, a true genius. Acid. This is your highness. A cloudmerg give decided those in the witch union. I will now be starting class Amergiig. A cloudmerge.com. Starting class scroll. You will be everyone's teacher of enlighten. When hummy, you want me to do it. A learning. Okay. OKGEA cloud merge now also will run class. You don't nightingale the part. Will I be able to do it? Burn. Of course, knowledge can help you improve your ability and might even create great opportunities. Knowledge changes one's destiny. Learning changes one's future. Mere me cloudier. From today on, every Monday to Friday after dinner you will go to the meeting room and start learning from the most basic reading and writing. A cloudmerge.com. Next, a CDLA cloud merge. See up, your highness, didn't you say that from these stronghold knights you will choose a few with basic education to become teachers? How did they end being sent to farm and raise chickens? Me Hindi. A cloud mergicom. Who knew they all had simple hobbies? Acid lost knight Prius Desau wolf knight Sirius day all emerge. See, there is a demand for it in border town anyway, so not just let them do what they are good at for now. Of course there are always well-trained knights such this hotbed. 1 a allowed calm. Feeling enter underscore. Sift. Web win I. Acider. Oh, this one's quite handsome, acidic, good looking, but also looks useless. -5 points. Feeling else is very allow. Glad your highness has been able to win over longing stronghold. You have Sincere gratitude ma by ergo. Yes, your highness, I used to be his first knight and only swore creep allegiance to him alone excess. A cloudmerge.com. But he abused his powers and committed countless evils in the Western Territory. He even forcibly took wife Irene. A cloud merge core me mold. SMED. I was always waiting for the chance to assassinate the Duke. But he headed to border town and was finished you. Even though I wasn't able to avenge her with own hands, Irene is finally able to be freed from her nightmare with the Duke, and I'm able to escape from these heavy feelings. So please let me express gratitude for you again, Cloemerge. UG. Ago or cool I cloud understand now really. Are you literate? Can you read and cloud write? Can me Ella aged. Ace alright, compared to working in North Slope Mine for 20 years you are more suited to becoming a teacher. Allow large. Not only will you get a house, it also pays pretty well. Please hold on a second, your highness, if you want able to rodeo vote choice be to work in North Slope Mine. Correct, your highness. There is also an old illiterate knight that who has survived. Like me, named Halon, and he is already years old. I'm afraid that he won't be able to work in the mines. Sex, will I be able to trade gold royals for his freedom? I don't think so. Became. CCR. Not only does mine not use slave labor, it also has steam engines there helping move things. And the workers also get holidays off action. C asterisk backquote me. Actual. Mim, your highness, father had a treasure map passed down from generations. The treasure it points to is located in the misty forest northwest of a cloud merge. Con here Mim, in today's Western Territory only you have the ability to visit that place. Mix. A cloudmerge.com. The treasure map has been kept in the territory's basement for decades. Father normally doesn't allow me to go in there. When I was young and full of ad energy, I always wanted to use own two hands to find those legendary treasures. I sneaked into the basement and retrieved the treasure map. Blue. Mix. The pictures on this map has been through many years, yet none of cloudier it has faded me card. The lines on it do not look like they are made of charcoal or ink. Basically it's unbelievable. A cloudmerge.com. After I got hands on the treasure map, I quietly left the territory and began treasure only to be called the Duke to become a knight. A cloudmerge case. Now I have decided to follow your highness with life. This treasure map can only be used to its full effect. The leader of the Western Territory, I pled you to consider the treasure map when deciding influx. Release Halon Alhambra. Alright, I know he is telling the truth. I somewhat understand your situation. Show me the treasure map you mentioned, Cloudier. If it is actually the unbelievable map you described, I can accept your request. Renal. Your highness, please look. A cloud merge putz. This is a cloud merkeku. /umerge.com. Aquila, Miami. A cloud mergen. Mim. Catalog emerge. Con Mim, if what this map is showing is real, then it is an unbelievable coincidence. The symbols on Bernie the map all match with the cloud locations recorded in the ancient books. Me. Breach Agloudmerge com minim. This also proves that the has once built a city deep in the plains to defend against the mini demons with Delhi submerge with Framergmad B. Although it isn't clear they decided to erase this part of their history, but if this Aquila also has those underground ruins found in the forest of the Lassen region submerge me we might be able to find some clues there. For example, does to concealer the existence of demons submerged. Have they resisted against the demons before but now keep that information secretive? Kare cloud merge. Dom also, do they hunt witches as if they were demons? Mini, your highness, let me go to Nail Rainhouse and look acid around. Maybe I can find other things. Tin, that may not be a good idea. If a family can pass down a treasure map for Wig House is probably filled with God's stone of retaliations and traps. Leader Judder. We aren't able to reach this place called Tequila now anyway, so let's leave this for the future. Me. However, the hexagram's location is at least 50 kilometers from here. Only lightning can get there in one day. A cloud mergum. I'll first let lightning to scout out this land first and see what she can find. Ood merge. Koa diode. Why? Rabbi in #D, visit Maid China literature. Alright, the topic of the treasure map ends here right now. I need to go to North Slope Mine. I'm EIUGG scold teach everyone the phonetic alphabet tonight, and if you need multiple copies of the teaching material, go ask Soroyan. Yes, your highness. Emotionless machine painting. Oh, right, I have something to give Yoke. Wait, your highness, that drawer is for. Wait a minute, had the wrong one here found if it's this one. When I met you for the first time I thought that something like this would definitely slit you very well. For Border Town's education, let's do our best from now on. Teacher, scroll, your highness, as far as I no scroll's eyesight in it that bad. Mere, these are non-prescription glasses, they have nothing to do with vision correction. Mere size. Ah. Tie not important, what's important are the characteristics of a glasses girl. It perfectly highlights Scroll's beautiful face while also IOOF. Coco door. Reflecting he intellectual beauty at the same time through the magnifying effect of the lenses. It also increases the effectiveness of her emotional expressions. Good, great, perfect. Thank Yoke, your highness. Mix here, look at how long and round this steel tube is. Both sides have around the same thickness. What comforting feeling. Mim using high temperature magic threads to cut objects with high accuracy. With Anna alone, this town's industrial product will rise to a level like never before. And not just in the industrial sector but also in other sectors with this type of technology making. The witch's handmade collection isn't that far away, but your highness, even though Anna has improved her abilities' strength and duration, there are still limits for what it can be used for. That's right, the range of effect is only me. 10 steps, 15 steps. Was I wrong? Me size, I understand mini. That's incorrect according to measurements. Annal's flames really are only within 10 steps, but I measured 15 steps. Mime me, so it was because of the difference in leg length there was a difference in steps. Not, this isn't time to think about that. This world's unit of measurement is extremely unclear and time is usually measured feeling. This is a national problem. Meg Mim, right now construction is just starting, so I will also have to start from the fundamentals. I'll start having Anna create the standard units of measurements. Port of Clearwater. Thanks to Eagle City, today's port is extremely busy. It won't take long for these slaves to be able to go with the blackmail fleet through the fjords to start this year's looting. Right now no one in the kingdom will be able to stop the Queen of Clearwater. You will inevitably rule over Greencastle in the future. Do you still look so worried? Minnie. Your Majesty, the chiefs of the Sandstone clan and the Blackbone clan wish to see you. Bring them in. Mim Mix Ibe. May an oasis appear before you anywhere you go. May the stars in the skies glide you on your way, your Majesty. Blackbone clan chief. Blackbone Ziat Mi Ming Mi Sandstone clan chief. Kabbalah Minim. Bonobo Taffy Rabbi visit Maid China literature. After the last battle, all our warriors have shown signs of weakness and depression. If they are only getting better taking the new pills regularly, I ask you to send us more of those pills. I would also like to vow. Added the same thing. The production process of this thing is very complicated and I don't have on me right now. You might as well wait until a new batch is produced. Arlo, meat, forgive me, but how long do we have to wait? Big, I can't tell Yoke everything regarding the pill is a secret. 2 clan chiefs, you may return and wait patiently. Cloud GE. Remember to prepare gold royals, or you can use repay with your river water, but your Majesty, leave these insignificant sand people. They always have so many demands, and what's with Kabbalah being a goddess? All she is a corrupted witch. Sight. Your Majesty, are you getting worried about the pill problem? Not that. Me. To get to send the products as soon as possible, just hang the head of the Port of Clearwater's priest on Blackmail's flagship. I'm a cloudmerge.com. What I'm thinking about right now is this is bye. Mim, the report sent from an Inherm's wins. Spring 22nd, the church has conquered the kingdom's capital with the justification that Linear, the queen of Overwinter, was hiding the fact that she was witched for many years. Zap and has now claimed total control over the kingdom, being ASUKSFAS, sit Azo up. I'm sick of the view from the Port of Clearwater, so not take this rare opportunity to travel to a new place. Your Highness, do you want to use the chaos in Overwinter? That's correct, because stupid brother is still busy trying to reunify the eastern region. He won't be able to deal with me. As for Roland, I was really surprised that he was able to take over Longing Stronghold. Looks like the fight for the crown forced him to use his brain. Cloudier I was originally going to congratulate him, but who knew that he will retreat back to his lying down town. I guess his cowardice never changed. I should have probably bullied him less. Pizza when I take the throne of Overwinter. I think I'll have him brought up to me, tied up, then I can give him a personal apology. Me sure English. You don't need help from the heavens, you do everything with your own two hands. Me e halo serum. Right now no one can stop your forward momentum, your majesty the queen. Meg. Archbishop taken. How is the law and order in Overwinter? Mim minus other than the nobles in the kings, very few are resisting, and most of the civilians even welcome us to take control over the kingdom. Of course those unrepentant nobles will all be eradicated. One. Really, is there any reason to keep those endless nobles around? If it was me, I will hear. When the situation in the kingdom stabilizes, we'll start opening up to them. This way the resistance we face will be reduced. He will provide positions equal to their current titles, but they will not be passed on to future generations. Don't forget that we will have to destroy the kingship in the end. There's no need to rush now. Alright, then I'll kill them some other day. Heather, remember the rules. Minnie. What's the situation at Greencastle? Cloud. According to reports, the new King Timothy did not return to the King's City after defeat, but instead headed directly to the eastern region. Mime sight taking Duke Franks with him to challenge the Queen of Clearwater, and after the Duke died, he immediately heads to the eastern region to divide the Duke's territory. A smart choice, I guess. Not everyone in the royal family is an idiot. This way we can save a lot of worries, adjust the supply of the pills, and balance the strength of Garcia and Timothy. In just 2 years there will be no soldier able to fight left in the entire kingdom of Greencastle. Hamvame. Although there has been some problems west of Greencastle at Longing Stronghold, the fourth Prince Roland returned to Border Town and did not reply to Typo's personal invitation. Is he really not interested in fighting for the throne? I'm me. How did someone like this capture Longing Stronghold? Mimic Mim. Archbishop, maybe in your opinion could we have chosen the wrong people to be part of the fight for the throne? Mine Cloven. Defeating a duke did prove that he had the ability, but no matter how talented a person is, if they do not have the resources for them to utilize, it's still meaningless in the end, because he chose to return to that deserted land means that he has given up on his chance to interfere with Greencastle's situation. And naturally it means that he will now pose any threat to or plans. Indeed, in theory. Me smile. Firm. Me however, after this report things have gotten interesting. Remember, it's personal report. Mim. Me noodle. Which is Mig. QXEEBELU. Me. Your Highness, I understand your intentions to establish a Ministry of Agriculture when but what I don't understand is you will only charge 20% of the serfs' crop as property tax when they become free people. Even if you charged 50% and left 50% for them, that will already be considered great act of kindness. And Cloud merge. Having pile of golden royals in basement is meaningless. Anna Q. After charging 20% I will buy their remaining crops at fixed price. This way the castle gets food. And they get compensation after they save up enough money. They will want to buy some things, and these things can only be provided me. The coins will flow back into pockets, but when it is in circulation it will raise everyone's standard of living. Mim. Of spending money once is great, spending money all the time is even better. As for the establishment of the other ministry, the Ministry of Education, I will be personally in charge of it. Your Highness, Sean has returned with the crop seeds from the port of Clearwater. Me. You did a good job. What types of seed did you bring back? Your Highness, I bought all the plants described from the pop of Clearwater. Me. Look at this is pearl rice. Me. Volume. But the pearl sticks were too heavy, they were difficult to carry. Mim. I only bought one intact stick. The others are all seeds. Also these are earth eggs. I ate them at the inn in the port of Clearwater. Them into strips and soak them in a pot of water. They are very crispy and have a slight scent of sweetness. These are potatoes. This thing tastes better after being fried and sprinkled with salt. Your Highness, you've eaten them before. Hurt. I ate them in a palace banquet. The chefs called them fries. Me I didn't expect less from your highness, you are so no coxy. Elsico Me your highness, this is called a sugar stick, its branches are sweet, I know, I heard about it before. After peeling its skin it can be used to make sugar water. Oh, God udder, it was only a suspicion before but now I'm almost certain. Me that person is definitely not the fourth prince, he has really been possessed, the demon's Mimi. These seeds to be improved first before being given to the serfs to be planted on a small scale. Finally have the Ministry of Agriculture record the results and create planting manual. Me. Not did his personality change, his behavior is also weird. Me he has heard of things he has never been exposed to and has mastered knowledge no one has ever heard of before. Me. But everything he has done Ge Khan and everything he is doing, even if he becomes the king of Greencastle, I wouldn't be that bad of thing. All in all, the demons always appreciated ambitious people. Me for me doesn't matter if taking who has the power or a demon who has the power. I'm Aj Nadola ergo. Me both are equally sweet. Alright, I'm done for the day. However, according to Sean's description, the port of Clearwater also has the church's pills. I won't question the church chose to support me in Garcia, but in short I need weapon with higher rate of 5 and greater precision to deal with any crises that might erupt. Cut. Your Highness. Anna Oh, you scared me. Are you being like Nightingale appearing out of nowhere? acid/demerge.co Nightingale is she always like this? I'm talking about her ability the way. Are you not in class with the others? I encore entered hard problem teacher scroll. Let me come personally ask you about it. Oh, what's the question? Sully suit. It says that the tiny balls have the properties of a wave and also the properties of matter. What are waves? Well, this is just a concept, there's no need to dig deeper into it. Because I don't even understand myself, it was a huge mistake to put in something like quantum mechanics. Because this phenomenon doesn't conform with common sense, it's very difficult to understand it. Just like how it's difficult for us who live in three-dimensional world to imagine there being fourth dimension. Fourth dimension. Have you mastered the elementary functions from last week? That's simpler. Right now I'm studying the matrix equation. It's actually quite interesting, Matt. Much simpler, quite interesting. You obsessed with learning or something? Me we. Mim AF or me? Me. A cloud merge. Cole. Did. Mime. Job me. M. We. Allow go mindlu. Mim mini me. Uni laud team me. Ixer at Arazurha. Just a quick announcement from Lupin. I will be the editor for this series now. Apart from that, nothing will be changing. Same translator and will still be posted to labor. Finds 1 labor changes 1 den final 1 nay have full meal harder slew. Your Highness, what's the point of posting all these slogans everywhere? Most people in town ape illiterate. Me area gi.com. Those slogans are not for them. Then ape they there to encourage them to save up a wealth of their own through their labor. Repeated slogans will eventually turn into reality, and they will be deeply embedded in their here's pie. Are you making strangely shaped bottles? It's for the alchemists who will come to border town in the future? For friendship, cheers. And I don't have time to find out how to turn sand into colorless glass, so have to use this method. For now. Sand glass, are they the same substance? Yes, the main components are mostly the same. But sand contains many impurities, so the glass it produces is mostly brown or green. The chemistry equipment I need to be piped and colorless. A cloud merge. They can use these to extract acids and bases that I can use for new weapons. Acids and bases are words used to describe the properties of certain chemicals. Bases and acids are opposites. A cloud merge. I don't understand. What is being steamed? Mime. Mere me. Mind k tata tantatali me. Minim mix. This is mix cloud era calm. Sex. This wrapping, this wheat smell and this texture, the filling inside is overflowing. It's delicious. Action merge. Mew. The aftertaste is almost endless. Oh, those are the steamed. I asked the chef to make how's the taste cloudier. Calm me. So this turned out to be let's stop for now, wash your hands, and we'll have afternoon team, I'm sure. A cloud merge mix. Il Ismail. A cloud mergum. This. Me. Me. Guru. Amend. Mom. I'm. Akud mergik nu me. A cloud merged new. Huh, how did Nightingale fall asleep? Bye. Your Highness, don't be so loud, she must be having a very beautiful dream. Essay cloudier out. Mini wife, we only have enough people to form a group of 10 or so to go and investigate border town. The Judgment Army soldiers in the group are all the church's best soldiers. With your ingenuity you will certainly lead them well. We must not humiliate ourselves. We sweep away all evil in border town. Aglaudajurj, see. Very well, any blasphemer will be punished. After all, we are here to enforce God's will. Size got Mia. May God be with you. Yes, Archbishop, maybe Mim view. I didn't expect Archbishop maybe to treat Priestess Mira well, as he already training her to be his successor. To her maybe a lover. I never knew this was your type. Heather, this is a situation involving both the kingship and witches. If we leave it be, it will most likely affect the future plans. I hope you start paying attention and stop talking all that nonsense. At present it's not known if Roland Wimbledon really is raising witch cloud. Greencastle's fourth prince is infamous for being unconstrained and carefree. It won't be surprise if he was drawn in the beauty of witch Minnie. Maybe he was seduced them and ended becoming nothing more than the witch's puppet. However, Border Town is spreading the news that they are recruiting witches everywhere. Looks like they want to challenge the church's authority no matter what tricks they are trying to play. Those ape all obstacles for us. If Mira isn't able to completely remove the evil this time, then it'll have to Dodana Cad, the god's punishment army, to attack them. Mime. Me mid. All. He's awake. Mim. Me. A cloudmerge.com. Me. You guys are witches. Me Minnie. Up. Is there a problem? Weren't you the one looking for us? Allow large coming from Fallen Dragon Ridge to Silver City. You behaved so tirelessly. Tell me who send you for this mission. You will use the underground channel and spread the news that we are recruiting witches. Of course, pay attention to your disguise when necessary. Just say you ape. Mim. It's the Cooperation Association. Cooperation Association. A bunch of lies. Mix. I don't know where you heard that name, but the Cooperation Association is located far away in the sewing region. Mime. Acid, you think we will believe you if you just randomly use that name? Sister, you've returned. Sister, this is the one who has been using the underground channel to spread the news. That's correct. He was secretly distributing letters to witches in Silver City claiming to be working for the Cooperation Association. Me seen me. What I said is true. The Cooperation Association has now found the holy maintain and has settled down in Border Town. The effects of the demonic bite have also disappeared. They wanted to rescue mope witches, so they sent me to spread the news. Their mentor is named Carrot. She can summon magical snakes. I've seen it with own eyes. It's really amazing. Me, there is also Wendy and Scroll. They were the ones who sent me. Oh, there's someone in the Cooperation Association that can perceive magic. As long as witch gets near Border Town, she will naturally find her. If what you said was true, then the Cooperation Association should not have spread that information. Mim, this will only let the catch wind of it. If they don't leave Border Town soon, they are in real trouble. Then sister, what do we do? Died. Our ship will arrive today at midnight. There will be other witches on it. I will escort you on board. As for this fellow, mere tell till I said hello and that I will arrive at a later date. Cloud, I might even be able to bring her sisters, XR at XG. Mime Mame. Perfect. I've explored another Aramir. Hey Lightning, don't you go explore the misty forest. It's all on me. Leave it to me. Mead me huh. Cloud merge call mind. _2. Meyer, no matter what happens to me, the treasure map cannot get wet. A cloud merg. Mir, I don't care anymore. I need some poly of say rain. Mim Mini. Me old, this is a tower. Me. I didn't know a place like this existed. It was completely hidden from view when I was in the air. Wheeled cloudier. If not for the rain, I most likely would have missed it. This is the smell of an adventure. This must be the ruins that the treasure map recorded. Menu right now. I'm supposed to record the Location return to border town and tell everything to His Highness Rise. Let's inside, let's all be drenched. If I return to border town right now anyway, go inside. I'm just looking for a place to stay out of the rain, it'll only take a quick look here. Mim. Mid Minnie, there's nothing here, sight meet. Easier Mim, save me Minnie mine. There's someone here. Save me madman Minnie, how is this possible? These are ruins from 400 years ago located deep in misty forest. Would there be someone here? Him, that doesn't matter, there's someone calling for help. An explorer can't just turn a blind eyes. Died. Big mind. Ming. Me. Duh. Gloat edge mirror. Mini mind. Demon ire. C. Minimum Mim WXEZ Mikey V. That's great mix. King Merchant Margaret Barman, I'm City. Your Highness, your steam engine is really incredible. I want to buy 10 of them. How about 500 gold royals each? Hard 10 steam engines, that'd be 5,000 gold royals. Do the steam engine is the outcome of Anna and I's hard work. It can never be sold richer when anything can you sorry. But she has so much money. Me sight, after all she is tycoon born in the fjords. She isn't short of any money because of her giant gold chain. Nightingale's ability doesn't work, so she can't help me detect lies cloudier. However, her personality is almost an exact clone of someone else. So how does it work exactly? You only need to boil water. Does that mean that is uses the mysterious powers from the East? Salt Peter is Miss Margaret. Other than saltpeter, the first also need upon copper and ferrous sulfate. I hope you can provide me with these materials. That won't be a problem, Your Highness, and if the town needs more of them, I think we can create long Team Cloud Ages. Maid. Mimo me mima mom. Mime nay. Wiring lightning. Me. Coerce agiat me mini. Highness Carter, go get Nanak quick. Yes club e light sing. I'm isn't that lightning Mim Cloud. Your Highness, is she with you? Crap, I forgot that there's an outsider here. Mime, besides, do you know each other? There isn't time for this, I need to confirm. Lightning's Sean, take Miss Condition Margaret to the now first floors. Lee 1 Lee, watch over her. Me without orders, don't let her out. Yes Your Highness. Mim, what not? Your Highness, please hold on, I am Lightning's Cluff. I Margaret, please cooperate with us. Me. DME lactum Lightning, you've awake Minnie. You used all your magic, it's already been moped in an air. Even though you don't have any physical injuries, if there is anywhere that hurts you have to tell me. Me. What happened? Did you back so urgently in morays in the rain? I found the ruins from the treasure map, but there are demons there. What? You went in? Not the demon was guarding the basement's door and there was someone calling for help inside. But I was too scared, I only thought about escaping. I was unable to save her. If I'm like this, am I not qualified to be an explorer? Not. You did very well. A good explorer knows how to assess the situation and won't take unneeded risks. You aren't able to save her yourself, so escaping was the correct thing to do. Could be a witch who was calling for help. In the ruins, other than witches, no one else is able to reach the depths of the misty forest. Mime, that's a 450-year-old ruin. Even a witch won't be able to unless someone has been living there all this time. But there were no signs of human habitation near the ruins. Also, even if someone wanted to live there, wild beasts are everywhere. There are many types of terrifying insects and poisonous creatures, plus no stable food source. Anyway, we have to find a way to save her, but there are demons. Is there no other way? Everyone, I'm afraid that we won't know the truth unless we actually go there. It's already a good thing that Lightning was able to return safely. As for whoever was in the ruins, I will definitely come up with a rescue plan. Me, as long as everyone works together, we will almost certainly find a way to defeat the demon in the ruins. Nymeria Ka. Your Highness, how is Lightning? She's alright, she's only tired. Phew, in the name of the three gods, she's okay. The situation was urgent, so I'm sorry if I offended you. As for making you take off the god's stone of retaliation, that was actually for Tilda. Your Highness have already noticed. Lightning, she's a witch, right? That I knew it. After all, she is the daughter of thunder. She was destined to be special. Hey Your Highness, please don't misunderstand. I won't tell the church. After all, I watched her grow up. I have always wanted to ask, what is your relationship with Lightning? It's like this. After I became an adult, I joined Thunder's exploration team. I was looked after him and his wife. Thunder is the fjord's hero. One that voyage not only did he discover Twin Dragon Island and Shallow Water Island, he had also created a map of the East Coast and Shadow Island. Lightning was born on the ship, but unfortunately after her birth Thunder's wife died from a sepsis infection. As the only female crew member, took the role of playing Lightning's half-mother without breast milk. I crushed Popping and fed her little. Day Lightning grew up and the journey was coming to an end. After the fleet returned, I said goodbyes to Thunder and Light Sing, then traveled to Greencastle's King City with family for business. In the next few years I heard that Thunder and his fleet encountered a storm and sank to the seabed. But I don't believe that a real explorer will not be taken down a storm. They will be ended. Miracles and never die from the fjords to the western region. Give Met Lightning again. This is solid evidence of that. Looks like you do not reject Lightning's identity as a witch. Would I reject that? A witch will always be beautiful. They have excellent abilities. How can there be someone better than them? I always had an interest in them, and used to think about collecting, not taking in these strange girls. But the King's City isn't border town. There's too much risk, so gave up. We agreement reached here. Other than Lightning, have you taken in any other witches? Where are they? Can I meet them? I really want to know their abilities. In the end, wasn't able to handle a businesswoman. Oh, we're here already. Yeah. I never thought that the Cooperation Association would choose to take shelter in the western region's border town. Although can I not see any movement? They said to head to the foot of the mountain northeast of the town. Jim, find the flagpole at the top of the mountain and change the flag to a blue one that counts as the signal. Food. Give me. Other than a giant sword she doesn't have anything else, not even a bronze royal. I paid for the food and inns along the way, and she always chose the expensive ones. Up top, I don't know. This Highness will reimburse me for those expenses. If the ones who come here aren't the witches from the Cooperation Association, then the mountain we are on right now will become your grave. This is what you get for deceiving me. I'm also afraid that you are just here for the food. Knee. However, you were honest and showed no suspicious actions along the way. Eat companions should have already boarded the merchant ship and are now on their way to the fjords. Even if you report this to the church, you won't be able to stop them. Please, Garza. They are going to the fjords, but the evil moment there is extreme there. That's right, we want to build a home for the witches there along with our leader. Till Wimbledon. Someone's coming. They have signs of magic. Looks like they really are witches. I'm very happy meeting Yoke's sister. Welcome to Border Town. Name is Nightingale. Woods. Ye main visit my China literature. What is that sounds? It's pretty late now. Are there people still teaching children to ready? This is the town's night school. Not only children but also miners and farmers will come here to learn after work. Guildmerge.com. I wanted to ask you, when I first met you, are you an extraordinary? You can see magic. Not see but feel. Extraordinarily perceive the shape and flow of magic. This is because their body has been transformed. I think sister here must have same feeling as me. Indeed, it has allowed me to find many sisters in seas of people, but I'm not sure if this is the so-called extraordinary. Out of around 1,000 wishes, only one of them will be an extraordinary as of today, including companions and yoke. I have only met 3 extraordinaries. That is its best to keep the existence of extraordinarily top secret. Don't know how you know about it. In short, be careful not to reveal your true identities. According to Thea's report, she combats thee and is suspected to come from another witch organization. But which? A cumbersome sword and that easy trip over long hair. Her entire body seems to be covered in imperfect actions. This is only a guess, but her ability is one that protects oneself. Right, remember that the Cooperation Association's leader was named Carrot. How is she doing? She's dead. She died on her search for the holy mountain. That's pity. So who is your new leader here? But this is the Lord of Border Town's castle. Yes, and it's the home of witches. Could it be that you came in agreement with the Lord? You actually survived. Thank Valcada. Todd for me that time. You are. Name is Wendy. I was that little girl in the choir. Do still remember me? I didn't expect to see an acquaintance from the Abbey. Ash, that's your name right? After that, where did you get a cloud merge? CE at that time killed some caretakers and the judgment soldiers who tried to stop me along the way until the God's punishment army came. God's punishment army, what's that? The strongest warriors and a top secret weapon used against extra ordinaries. Their speed and strength are not inferior to mine. And they seem to have no consciousness at all. That's where the scars on eye came from when I fought them. I cut off the right hand of a God's punishment soldiers. However, he didn't hesitate for a second and went straight for eye with his left hands. If not for quick decision to escape, I might have just died there. Of course, I didn't let them off that easily. At the time, I hid in the waterways of the old holy city during the daytime. At night, attacked the believers and judgment army soldiers. I continued until they decided to conduct a citywide search, which forced me to leave. The day I left, the blood on body had glued clothes to skin. I probably look like a rabid wild beast in the eyes of any outsiders. Those don't matter now. You can live like a normal person here. The Lord His Highness Roland Wimbledon treats sisters very well on Roland Wimbledon. You are saying you guys were taken in Roland Wimbledon? Yes. Is there something wrong with that? Wendy, border town isn't suitable for you long term. We are leaving right now. Ash. Understand? I have already heard about you from Thea and Wendy. I heard want to take away witches. Your witches, don't be so arrogant. They are all living human beings, not your own personal belongings. I didn't expect to be such democratic talk in this era. I have never thought of it that way. They stay here because of their own will, and I believe that here is the best home for them. As for the fjords, before we talk about the dangers faced just crossing over the sea, the climate there is under dictate. There are Russians some, and typhoons. It is just not a suitable place to live. Till Wimbledon will be leading us. Tilly, you mean sister who has disappeared? Correct. Till has taken in many witches and took them to the fjords to protect them from the under her leadership. We can use our own strength to build a place to live and deal with natural disasters. As for you, you can't even recognize how many stupid things you've done. The news you spread out will only lure the church. Hear you. The God's punishment warriors, the heard Wendy mention it. Is those the strongest forces then? As an extraordinary, how many God's punishment warriors can fight? I can manage to defeat 3 of them. Then let's have a battle. What? A fair test, one-on-one. If Knight can defeat you head-on, then that means I have the power to fight the right. Interesting. There's no way I can lose. Call your Knight here right now. Oh, not now. I need a week to prepare for the test. During this week you can live inside the castle alongside the witches and experience life in this town. You might even take back your previous views, or maybe in 7 days they will all change their own views and follow me out of border town. Wait, I had a familiar feeling when I met you just then. A cloudmerge.com. Have I seen you somewhere before? Oh, still remember. Hi. If not for Till stopping me, I'm afraid you would have been left with only one hand when you were in the palace. Your Highness, could it be that you have also touched her butt? Touch? But what? Who do you think I am, and what do you mean also touched? But Your Highness, are you really confident that your Knight can defeat an extraordinary? If you fail, it might affect the other witch's confidence towards you. Although a self-enhancing witch is not affected. God's stone of retaliation. She has to fight with her own body. As long as I can develop fast-firing weapon within this week, the odds of us winning are at least 70%. I already have a general plan for it. First I need nitrocellulose. Hero v. So's. Oh, knee snow. If the preparation not method is very simple, just submerge the cotton in a solution of 2 strong acids. CuACCH. Kunahu NBA. For a lot of this thing has been retrieved from the Duke's mansion. It's right now in the castle's warehouse and only needs to be processed. As for the caustic soda needed for the processing, the only method I can think of right now is the electrolysis of salt water. Looks like I still need to ask Mystery Manhwa. Oh, at UT he was clearly an incompetent idiot before there again. But just now he had shown such upper-class behaviors. How could this be? Dmerge.com. You are indeed an extraordinary. Stop. Oh, is this some kind of warning? I'm just curious about the power of an extraordinary. I thought you were here to execute an eviction order, not that you are His Highness' guest. I hope you can properly enjoy your time in border town. But if you or threaten His Highness Roland Then I won't purposely next time uologies dab any. At 6 at China Literature. Dear disciple Charles, the first hope that everything is going alright when you open this letter. It has almost been a week since I left the Seawater Alchemy Workshop alchemist Kyle Leachy after. Not long I will arrive at Border Town and meet that fourth prince. The recruitment letter he had sent me included alchemy formulas that unexpectedly all held true. When verified, them Fu and O nitric acid and silver will react to form silver nitrate water and nitric oxide. 2 and nitrate form silver react and copper nitrate copper. I originally thought alchemy was finding the truth to a world in disorder and chaos. For so long our competition against the King's City Alchemy Association was to find the rules to this world and also to establish authority. However, the fourth prince gave me a different perspective. Alchemy is more orderly than I thought. It's like 1 + 1. No matter how a substance changes, the amount of substance will not increase or decrease. Even though I don't know where the fourth prince got that knowledge from, I think that as long as I'm in Border Town Tootsie a lot, I will certainly find the answer. Wow. How is it, Mystery Moon? This was all because of your ability. After this, the research and development of the motor will be on you. Roemerge com. This so mysterious. Sago let be ICTITSM, electronic. Your Highness, the Chief Alchemist from Seawater City wants to meet you. Understood, let him in. Your Highness, name is Kyle Ritchie. I came here because of your recruitment letter. Without further ado, I want to talk to you about those alchemy formulas in the letter. I mean those that I wrote. Those were all written you. Could it be those are the results from the King's City Alchemy Association? Eek, those are all from an ancient book from more than 400 years ago. I had only discovered them accident. It looks like 400 years ago the scholars referred to alchemy as chemistry _ them stria. Correct. In the book they had mentioned a hypothesis, and that is that mass is not created nor destroyed. The things in this world will not increase or disappear, they will only change from one form to another. For example, if you eat this piece of cake, part of it is absorbed your body and the other part is excreted. If you add up the mass of the absorbed portion and the excreted portion, their mass should be the same as the original mass. Wait, Your Highness, if I do burned a piece of wood into ashes, no matter how you weigh it, the weight after being will be less than the mass being burnt. If mass cannot be created or destroyed, then where did the missing mass? They turned into gas and water, and that water was evaporated the fire, so in the end all can see are the leftover ashes. Ho. Because hos lis io residue hydrocarbons all old. Was this also written in the ancient book and elementary chemistry? Elementary chemistry. I can lend you this book if you are willing to work for me. The salary will be calculated based on your salary in Seawater City. This contract will last for 5 years. At the same time, you also need to sign a confidentiality agreement. Your work cannot be revealed to other alchemists. If you accept it, we can immediately start working. Tower there. Border Town will provide you with housing and chemistry laboratory. I understand what you mean, but what do you want me to produce? A high concentration acid. The mope the better. A bunch of lies. What 550-year-old book didn't you write elementary chemistry as a textbook for scroll to memories? A cloud merge com. It's just a white lie. I give him a textbook for him to study himself. It's easier for them to accept alchemy. After all, the person believes in the most is themselves. Oh. Then who taught yoke? The knowledge you know now. Don't have to say it if you don't want to. I don't want to hear you lying. Jim. Voodoo Coolie OKMFA Carrot Pinyin China Literature WXE at Haraxeltia. Highness, none of them hit O. Because of the short barrel of this handgun, its range and accuracy are not as good as that of a rifle, so it's normal to miss. Moreover, this is still an unfinished product. A key part in the ammunition still needs to be resolved. The new alchemist still needs a few days to get the results, so you might as well practice for now. Before you face off with the extraordinary, you have to hit all 5 targets, or else you have no chance of winning. Even though I'm not used to this now, His Highness must have put a lot of effort in making this handgun. Not only are these smooth surfaces comfortable to hold, it also has a indescribable beauty to it. Be and use these away still throw can reused don't they cartridges gunpowder with filled she easier. A cloud merge calm. Your Highness, you're too strong. Eventually you will become the king of Greencastle. A cloudmerge.com. What's going on? Are all the witches here so stubborn? Some chose to stay because of the fourth prince while the others did not want to leave their sisters in the Cooperation Association. And this town itself is evil. What magic did Roland Wimbledon cast to make these people feel so donate about their work? This is only getting more confusing till if only you were here. Maggie line. Till sent yoke. Is she okay? Did the sisters at Silver City arrive at the fjordsutflurge.com? Did you eat yet? Guy, I not a bird guy duh. Then talk to me after you turn into a human. Alright guy. A cloudmerge.com. R at Zurazir hashtag Nikita Wee. I was so excited to have finally found you. Voodoo pomade if MFA carrot in hash D. Visit my even China literature. So where are they all? They don't want to leave. They are willing to believe this place's lord, who is also Billy's brother. More than me. Till wants to take us in and so does her brother. Then what's so bad about that? I have agreed to participate in his test, even though if I win the other side won't force the witches to leave. But as long as I have a chance I want to, at least if I can bring one more witch back. Billy's strength will be greatly increased. Then I will be waiting for here and go back with you. Speaking of which, when I was flying over Fallen Dragon Ridge I saw a group holding the church flag. There were around 10 people, not many people flying a flag. It's probably a diplomatic mission, huh? You're as keen as dog. This was all because of the prince's actions. He deserves it. That's also a good thing. When I win the test I will tell him about that. At that time Roland Wimbledon will realize how wrong he was. The glasses His Highness gave to me are so cool. No matter how fast there won't be wind in eyes. Not bad. You look more like a little real now. Who is real? Your acquaintance. League of Legends reference. A moral calm. Noah, what a fat pigeon. Although the food His Highness provides is not bad back ago. But after a month of buttered bread and mushroom soup I want to eat something else. As an explorer, still need to hunt for my own food. Here time to put real skills into used. Oh, you're pretty smart. I do. Lio. Bates, what happened? Where's Bird? Shocked. Guru. Till I can't return now. I was eaten someone on the way. Could it be that you're a witch? Yes guy. Boo. Quite elk fib in hash D. Pinyin my China literature WXEERAXLTE. Name is Lightning. What's yours? Maggie. Guru, you actually wanted to eat bird here. Give already eaten a lot before. You also have a tracking rune. Tracking rune, what's that? You don't know about it. This thing can be tracked. Magical stone. It can locate the wearer. Wow, so you used that to find me. I can't underscore all. Not just then you wanted to eat me. Also this is exclusive to witches, and they need to be used with a corner spending magical stone. Didn't you just tell me everything? This was given to me, Dad. I thought it was just a simple pendant. What about yours? Where did you get that? Ash told me not to tell you. Oh, you're one of ass people. Everyone is clearly doing pretty well here, yet she wants us to leave. Because of the dangers that can attack this place at any time. An explorer will not be afraid. Just because something is dangerous. Moreover, His Highness has a lot of inches Bible inventions at his disposal. Budge guessin'. North Slope Mine. A cloudmerge.com. Outside border town. Is she coming back later and later each day? A cloudmerge.com. Lightning bought me to go bird catching. Bang. Guy, roasted bird legs. I left one for you. Not no, thanks of alright then I won't hold back. You eating bird legs? That's quite a strange scene. Sister Ash, do you really want to participate in this test? I feel like they don't want to leave with you. And they are living pretty good lives here. Even I don't want to leave. The beds are soft and there's plenty of food. The Lord set a table in the backyard to eat with the witches. After practice they are all talking and laughing a cloudmerge.com. And he occasionally joins in. He's completely unit tub. Other nobles. Lightning also got me into the witches playing Gwent card. Gave Sister Ash if you want. I can teach you. No. Thanks. Maybe I misunderstood from the beginning. Most of the witches live a life of terror and theft. Stable and comfort. Able life smearing that they'll want. After Maggie became a witch she has been living in the slums of the king's city after being taken in till she has traveled to many places to find those citadel in hiding. I'm afraid that this is her first time expel ringing a peaceful life. Maybe if she stays here. A cloudmerge.com. Sister Ash, not this place is under constant threat from the Maggie. The peaceful life here is only temporary. Border town won't be able to fight against to punish went warriors. What if they are able to? I hope that is true, so I will help them verify if they can. In tomorrow's test I will be going all out or actitamerge on at Zeerit plus. Today real TIR, at Zixit China literature, Zaekois TVL. As long as you don't die on the spot, Nina's healing ability can return you to your original state. Any questions? If there are none then see you. A cloud merge calm. He doesn't have a sword or spear, and he's not even wearing any armor. Could he's using a crossbow. At Z at Eritstrolpi hashtag teen. Well, as long as can get close to him quickly, then he poses no threat at all. Jinxai. A Joarj calm. Then the test begins. A cloudmerge.com. At Zaekisterniakse. A cloudmerge calm. So fast. An a cloudmerge.com. A cloudmerge.com. All. Has the winner been decided? At X Dirises Wix D. Acluemerge.com. He fainted. Heal him as soon as possible. Ash it's. Win. A cloudmerge.com. At X at Ikritstri plus FBI plus size Cooley Icy exit Mobby China literature. X at Eritstrel G. Scram dirty beggar bumps into. Huh, it's so lively here even mouse managed to get in. Hey, don't you understand? Meat popping and stew will be distributed in the square. All those dirty mice are lured in this here. I didn't expect less from Her Highness the Princess's coming of age ceremony. It really is magic license, of course. Other than the nobles from Grey Castle, envoys from the other kingdoms come. NBAAL got the church has also sent out prestigious Archbishop Mayfly to host this grand ceremony. With Her Royal Highness the Archbishop actually came in person. It really is grand. It looks like this princess is really loved His Majesty. Look, Her Royal Highness carriage is here. Wow. Clop clop, let's go have a look. Cod clop flop squeeze. Pushing. Wow, it's Her Royal Highness stops. Long live the princess. Best wishes for you, Her Royal Highness, till Wimbledon. Pushes. So that's how it is. Don't worry, you won't need to wander around and mope. Come stay with me. Strokes. You and I, we are the same. Do you have a name? If that's the case I'll call you Ash. Opens eyes. You finally woke. Hugs. How long was I unconscious? For just one afternoon. Guy lives. Anna said that as long as you are healed I can wake you at any time, but at this time your body will feel very tired. Take short rest and when you wake up you will feel much for energized. Anna collected your scattered up parts and put them in your abdomen, then used magic to restore it to its original state. Down puts. Lightning said that the more parts we collect the faster Anna can heal, of course, because you were treated on scene. Some mud and grass were mixed in with your parts. But after your wound was healed these things were discharged outside. Her ability seems to be able to determine what parts are useful and what parts are useless. Where are you going? To see His Highness. Boogie saw I'd visit Ma the China literature leader till. Come in. One indeed. You one aft fuss quiet fizzo, she. But I must admit that have the power to fight against the gods punish went army. The way. What was that new weapon used that night from before? A pistol. I plan to equip all soldiers with it in the future. Cloud. Even a mere farmer can kill a soldier from the gods punish went army with it. Jeer, suits FZLA. Then can you give me one of them if you join the witch union? Never mind then. I need to meet with Till as soon as possible. I will be leaving Border Town tonight if ape ever in danger. You are welcome to come to the fjords. Same for Yoke, and don't forget to tell dear sister that there is a safe haven in the western region of Greencastle that accepts witches. I will consider it. Wait, I have a gift for you. It's behind the door. Your Longford is unusable. I had Anna make a new one for you. Selfless. This isn't some poor quality pig iron sword, but instead forged out of refined steel. Does it look so strange? Because that isn't some ordinary sword. Its name is Ashbringer. Compared your old sword, it can be considered a legendary item. Not bad. In that case, I shall accept your gift. I will also give a gift in return. Slips. What's that? Et? You will know when the time comes. Priestess, please wash your face. Thank you. It looks like we will be arriving in Border Town tomorrow. You worked hard along the way. But we don't necessarily need to meet with the Lord himself. We just need to torture one of their leaders to know if they have any witches there. Nah, we still need to meet with the Lord. If he really is hiding witches there, we have the power to deliver holy judgment. But if he is innocent, then they will continue to collaborating with him. All of this is to establish the kingdom of God. Enemy attack. Warriors, prepare to fight. What is going on? What is going on out there? Priestess, don't need to be worried. They are most likely bandits. Off. We witch __L. The church's choir book? Ink. Eel. I almost forgot. In the abbey you used that kind of thing to groom girls. What are you talking about? Is that your final word? You can sing praises to your god in the afterlife. Let those gods you worship listen to you and realize how absurd this all is. Orthodox Kuli Ga Big Ir. Visit Jamlai China Literature at Yair Zti plus Iata. Are doing this. If the finds out, won't it be a bad thing? The time they find out that their messenger group has disappeared, 2 or 3 months will have already passed. No matter how Roland Wimbledon handles the situation, the Cooperation Association's witches will eventually be exposed. See this. After they departed, they have been sending carrier pigeons to Herms to report on the situation. I already caught all those pigeons. When they're done cooking, you'll get one and I'll get one. But if they decided to send their army, then Roland Wimbledon will only have around a month's time. As long as they aren't too unlucky, then give bot Border Town gained around 3 months worth of time. So this is gift for him as well as revenge on the church. So that's how it is. I never expected less. Well then Maggie, I'll be leaving now. You really like it here in Border Town, right? With Lightning and Wendy you will certainly be happy here. But I also like you and Lady Till. I'm not saying that you will be staying here forever. Roland Wimbledon is different from Till. I can't guarantee that he will always side with the witches. This is also a task I'm leaving for Yoke. You will report back to the fjords once months. This way both sides can communicate with each other. And if the town is in danger, you can help them escape to the fjords. Really? Paste. Welcome else couple. The dishes on the table are all food enjoyed the royal family. There's no need to hold back. Thank you for your invitation. It is our honor to enjoy this meal with Yoke, Your Highness. Irene, else Your Highness. Roland, thank you for allowing me to become a teacher in Border Town and letting me work alongside Feeling. Your work was arranged. Miss Scroll, she is in charge of City Hall's Ministry of Education. If you wanna thank someone, thank her mum. Your Highness, what did you call us here for? It's like this. For the first half of this year I plan for there to be a play performed in the town square every weekend. I have prepared all the scripts, props, and finding all I need now is the cast. Cloudmerge.com do mean that. I heard that Miss Irene used to be an actor in Stronghold's Theater. I am wondering if you want to star in this play. But Your Highness, I have only formally taken part in one play. These plays are all going to be performed for the masses, so the requirement meets apes high. You just need to clearly tell the story. If you also have friends in the Strongholds Theater, you can also invite them here to help you every weekend. The salary will be the same as that of the Strongholds. Irene isn't performing on the stage. Your dream. This is a rare opportunity for you. I will wholeheartedly support you. Really, I don't know if I'm really able to. You definitely can. I can even see you on the stage in dreams. They are already starting to perform dance. Ahem. This is the script, there are number on it. Your performance will start with the first one. The first one is Cinderella. It is about a romance between a commoner woman and a prince. Second one is Midnight Crowing. It is about the lower class people's resistance to their uncaring landlord, I mean noble. Udmerge.com. You're his. Last Switch Diary is an original work created Miss Scroll, and it is about the coincidental meeting of three children who all were witches, led them to defeat their enemies who wanted to kill them, and then like regular people gained their own happiness. Oh, wow, I have never seen any of these before. They all sound so great. Border Town is growing day, and so is everyone's demand for cultural life. I can't wait to see the performance myself. Well then. Creepier action. At X at Ekritstriwi plus did dab ah. Welcome back Maggie. The Witch Union welcomes you Maggie. We haven't really talked before, so please let me formally introduce myself. I am Your Highness. Stop ending those kinds of things so much and start eating. Oh alright. Hello, I'm Wendy. From today on feel free to ask me if you need any help. This is the barbecue sale made His Highness. Do you want it? Cool, it's so delicious. Are that fat birth mean big pigeon? Interesting. Don't we have Nightingale? Come and take a look at your magical properties. Can you turn into other types of birds? Here of course I can. Cool. Chirps. Wow, it's sparrow this time. It's seagulls. Roll. It's parrot this time. Parrot. That amazing, but I feel like its body shape is a bit larger than a regular bird. Wows, I can't into birds that I have never seen before. I never thought that your sister has also been gathering witches together. I intended to write a letter to express desire to cooperate with her. I'll have Maggie bring it with her when she returns to the fjords next month. It sounds really romantic to be able to freely like a bird. I wonder how it feels to be able to look down upon the mainland and fjords from so high up. Don't you go there and see it for yourself? Wow, Your Highness, this. Everyone looks so small from here. Your Highness Anil, be careful. I didn't know that Border Town looked like this from the air. This hot air balloon is amazing. Does it use the buoyancy created the hot air to rise? I read in the boys that hot air rises and cold air sinks. That's correct. To explain it using the particle theory, as the movement of the little balls in the heated air increases, the pressure it applies on its surroundings increases. And after the volume increase, yes, its density decreases for the unchanged air around the heated air. It is like the heated air has become lighter, so it rises. And that is how a hot air balloon can, so that's how it is. You see, right now everything relies on your black 5 to work. If change your way of thinking and how you use it, your ability can allow you to even higher above the clouds. Oh, that's seawater river. Yep, that's Leaf's test field, and there are the recently built factories. Because of Margaret's order, the factories have already begun its production of steam engines. It's all because of that Border Town became what it is today. I wonder if you like this gift, Anna. Mother died in a 5. But not only did I not die from the thick smoke and fire, I also became witch. I have hated flames for a long time, and I have hated myself and how I am a witch. When I was imprisoned, I thought that it might bring me relief if I. But you rescued me from the prison and taught me how to use ability. I never thought that aside from destruction and suffering, flames also had other uses. To be able to meet Yoke, I feel extremely satisfied. But there is something restless in mind. It's like I want more. Even if it's like this, do you still want to hope me? Absolutely, I want to hire you. Forever. Today NEA visit Mauve China Literature Keep. Signed. Please remember who you are. Don't do something so risky. Yeah, Your Highness, you scared us when we saw that we're so high up. Cool, escorting His Highness back. Sorry, but with Lightning and Maggie Kopok follow, I didn't think that anything could go wrong. Well, now flying isn't something only you guys can do. But the hot air balloon doesn't as fast as we do. We already circled around the castle 20 times before the hot air balloon landed. 20 times. Cool, Sister Anil. I also wet go up into the. Can we go up next? I also want to. Right now it looks like it can only carry the weight of 2 people. Sorry, no, I was wrong. I hope you be moped considerate next time. Alright, I will be more. Don't careful. You two decide who will go next. Alright, I need to go deal with government affairs. Scroll, don't give the hot air ballad. Your Highness, without safety being guaranteed, I will not ride on it. Did run away fighting Gale. What are you thinking about? You left without a sound this afternoon. Nothing, you obviously are. I thought that you were willing to talk about anything with me. Wendy, your clothes, put on your clothes first. __. So what's on your mind? When Scroll asked His Highness if he would marry a witch, his answer was not you know ability. I can determine whether a person is lying or not. When he said that he was being truthful, Nightingale, promise me this does not ever tell that to anyone else, not even our sisters in the witch union. Zane. Because His Highness is someone destined to become the king of Greencastle. And no one would support king without a descendant, don't forget that. When he is able to rule over Greencastle affects the fate of all our sisters. As for His Highness and Anna, I know that is the thing that's bothering you the most. So Veronica, I want to ask you. Do you want to become the queen or do you want to stay His Highness' side forever? Of course I want to stay his side. Then aren't you already his side? Cloud, emerge an era. Indeed, only one person can become the queen, but even if he becomes the king he will still need your protection. Do you understand what I mean? So staying his side isn't that hard. What's hard is accepting the choices you made. If you can't do that, you can only take a step back or take a step forward. The only one who can answer this question is you. She at IXGISTRI plus Ibid Voodoo Hole. Sonic Ian plus N. Visit my China literature wrist plus day. RK. I kill me bit take it anymore. Kill me, that's enough. Your Holiness. Another failure I see. Pope. Let him rest. To be honest, your first performance has astounded me, child. I was much more nervous than you the first time I hosted the ceremony. I was exactly 45 that year. I threw up immediately just from the smell of blood. I was also whipped the previous Pope. Your Holiness, can you tell me what is it that you want to know? If we want to defeat the demons, how many God's punishment warriors do we need to transform? As you can see, we just lost another of our devoted Judgment Army warrior. Child, you are too impatient. The only thing I can tell is that the more, the better. It won't be long before you take over role as the next pope. When that time comes, all your questions will be answered in this church's secret library. Oh, what a magnificent young Mani. Are you the next Judgment Warrior? Wow, I'll be participating in the ceremony. Yes, your Holiness. Name is Recut Root. I am part of the Holy City Guard team. I am honored to partake in the transformation ceremony hosted you, your Holiness. Very good. I believe that they will be proud of you. Your Excellency, maybe the next witch is ready. Number and age. Number 1, 18 years old. She has already drank Dreamland water and confirmed be unconscious. We can start extracting her blood. Nova. Recut Root, you are to become our shield against the demonic force, our spear to pierce our enemies, to guard our holy kingdom. Yes, your Holiness. Have to say this is a mysterious combination, really. The evil and stained blood of a witch and the pure God's stone of retaliation both can kill anyone, if it was injected or swallowed. But once these two are fixed, both will annul each other's unclean powers. After injecting this solution into a human body, there is a possibility that the person will undergo transformation into a God punishment warrior who is as strong as an extraordinary. Even without a God's stone of retaliation can still nullify magic powers. However, it will also destroy the person's emotion and intelligence in the process. In the end, only instincts and of their will remain. Even countless transformation ceremonies, there still exists a risk in the process. Part after huge Lviv emerged to defeat the demons and to prevent the extinction of humanity. We just continue onwards. Your Holiness, I forgot what I was doing. No, not you. Did very well. 62 Judgment Warriors participated in this year's trash formation ceremony and over half of them succeeded. I think I can fully entrust you to host the next ceremony. Oh, right, I almost forgot to tell. Master Crow's eyes recently leveled JPEG, a new type of poison. It may come in handy to help with your task. As long as it is applied onto rotten corpse, it will spread to the surrounding area. The poison itself is airborne. It does not need direct contact or insection. Without the special antidote, it is basically incurable. How does it don't we set his to break or stalemate with Greencastle? Truck loop with this scenery, no matter how many times I've seen it, I will never get tired of it. Don't you think so too, Sora? Soraya, your paintings. What about paint rings? I heard Foray's painting style suddenly changed. Is that tried, your highness? Soraya, the shape of your magic isn't the same as before. Did your ability evolved? Evolved another one. Look, these are all painted, Soraya. Oh, it's so thick it's almost 3 centimeters. Did she layer the paint this thick, beeper? No, the paint in the is so soft that it's almost like it doesn't have a texture. And the castle walls in the painting feel like they have a grainy texture on them. It looks like after her magic brush evolved, not only are her paintings lifelike in shape, but they also have a realistic texture. Wow, this tree bark painting on the table is so thick it's almost 10 centimeters thick. I can actually paint it thicker, but the magic consumption will also increase. I originally wanted to draw the tree near the wall, but after drawing a tree branch, half magic power was gone that was also painted. I originally thought it was actual tree bark. This thing seems to be embedded into the table. I can't get it off with a dagger. Let me did eat 6. Look, it came off incredible. Soraya, how did you think of easing the thickness of your paintings? I think it might calf. I had never before seen scenery when I was on the Hoot air balloon. When I was in the air looking down on the ground, I realized that paintings from before, those that you said are comparable to the realistic, the photo-realistic paintings aren't realistic at all. The tops of trees are pointed and sway in the wind. The mountains have highs and lows like the movement of one's chest. Rivers are embedded into the ground with boats sailing above it. This was the scenery I actually had seen and not flat plain, so I wanted to make paintings more realistic. I wanted them to stand like this special ad iced can lactic. This made me think about those little balls you men tinged _little balls. Yes, from that knowledge you have taught us. I thought that if everything is made of tiny balls, I could imagine the images under brush as being made out of many colorful balls. They stacked on top of each other until forming whole piece of the color. After that, the painting suddenly started flowing. The emerald green trees started lifting upwards. The dark green river started to sink downwards. And it finally became what you see now. But compared to Annel's black fire, evolved ability seems to be only useful for making paintings more vivid and nothing else. Not it is useful in eyes, it is not just painting. I have a bold idea in mind. It has something to do with your bathing problems. Bathing. According to analysis, rather than saying what Sari created is paint, it's more suitable to say that it's a coating created magic. If it's able to pass the material testing, then I would be able to use it for building water pipes. Water pipe, your highness, what is that used for? This is one of plans for Border Town's 3 connections project. As long as there's a water pipe connected to your rooms, you won't need to carry water around for baths. For example, if we use an iron pipe as the mold, wrap it in paper, then let Sari cover the mold in her coating. After the coating off the mold, it will become a pipe like that. I don't know if I'm able to as soon as he mentions it, he's become of energy against. Oh right, Anna, the thing I had you build before. Oh. Cooley AFL in plus P, visit Manhwa China literature. Yup, if I have water tower to supply water, there won't be many technological challenges. The steam to pump seawater rivers water into the water tower, and then using the siphon principle to provide water for every household. An automatic water supply would be created using engine system. Bathrooms and toilets can all be arranged for site. I always have back pain after spending so time designing crack. If only Nightingale was here. Nightingale. Well, if that's the case, then all said. Don't touch dried fish. So you were here. Is something wrong? You're usually so touchy, have been acting so well behaved recently, your highness. Said not to bother you, I just obliged your order, maid. I'm sorry, Border Town has been very busy recently. And you've always here protecting me, you've worked hard. Come have some dried fish, restore some that. The problem isn't the dried fish, it's this is. Oh, yeah, I was originally going to give it to you earlier. But it took some time to carve the patterns. After all, I'm not yet proficient at using those machines in the factory compared to the cumbersome and troubling front-loading flintlock rifle. This newly developed revolver is far superior. It can maintain a high level in both safety and firing rate. How does it? Do you like it? Thanks. Your Highness can teach me how to use this revolver, of course. If she was born into a family of knights, she would have certainly become one of the greatest knights in graces, the just like me. Good thing she didn't. I don't want her arms being as thick as yours. How is it? Pretty good. We will be doing training similar ton next, huh? Simulation. There are God's stones of retaliation hanging off those targets. Need to combine your ability and shooting skills to bring down these enemies while exposing yourself for the shortest amount of time. Understood. Wait, when pull the trigger, remember to shout it's high noon. Is that a suggestion or an order, Your Highness? Aren't you already his side? That's right, only can answer this question. Am his shield, his blade. Without fear or regret, until the very last moments of life. Coolly away. Elk visit China literature. Come look, the show is about to begin. What show? The open air play arranged, His Highness. It's feel. Anyone can watch. Wow, there already so many people. Good thing we got a good seat. Your Highness, thank you for inviting me and friends. I never thought that we would be able to watch an open air play while doing business. I hope you all will enjoy it. Your Highness, this steam is so delicious. Would be able to sell me its recipe, since I've already placed so many orders for the steam engines from here. Mining merchant Hog. Also, this cup called mug is quite artistic. It's lightweight and beautiful. It has a waterproof coating. And it's not as fragile as a crystal glass cup. Your Highness, can I order some from you and sell them in the fjords? Merchant Marion. Mr. Garland, business has order. I was here first. Cough. I wasn't trying to offend Yokhog. Sorry. Your Highness's merchants ape all layman. All they talk about is money. Sorry if they ruined your elegance. Although the way delivers the steam engine really is out of ordinary, covering the steam engine with red cloth and tying giant red flower to it. Is that one of the royal family's traditions? I guess so. When is the show going to start? I'm almost out of popcorn. Leave some for me. Cool. I'm surprised Lightning didn't recognize you at all. She was little after all. I want to get to know her naturally. This way it can also lessen her worries. The way is this popcorn also one of the royal family's snacks? Yeah. It's actually weighed with leaf-modified corn and Annal's popcorn machine. After all, how can you not have popcorn while watching a show? Really? Give also lived in the King's City before. Stop trying to fool me. I'm not trying to be rude. But who is your closest friend in the King's City? Magic have Yoko. That famous playboy. I heard that he can make any women never forget him with just his hands. I understand now. Oh crap. With just his hands it's starting. Ahem, let's enjoy the play for now. This story takes place in the King's City of a kingdom far, far away. In the older city there a kind and beautiful girl to serve her wicked sister. And she was constantly forced to do laborious and heavy work because that her whole body was covered in dust and was nicknamed Cinderella. Girls, it's alright. After rehearsing for few already memorize the whole heart. Cinderella name French. The name meaning origin Ashgurt, little day's story. Furthermore also have strong support. Cinderella, you poor soul that no man wants to hurry up and clean dress. Star of the West. All Your Highness, it's May. You actually invited the Star of the West. I don't even know how many tears she brought out when she starred in a prince's love story in the King's, but I heard she's very busy. How did you get her to come to this town? Let's be quiet. Did think about this much after giving the script to Irene. Let her take care of everything and had her invite some of her actor friends from the stronghold. Didn't expect one of her friends to be the industry leaders. Don't even know if you can afford their salary. Isn't that Miss Maybe the Star of the West? I don't know her, but she's really beautiful, much more beautiful than Cinderella. That for you, one of the leading star actress in the Stronghold's theater. She catches everyone's attention the moment she enters the May stage. As a star actress she actually agreed to participate in such a lowly performance, so need to work harder too. Sorry sister, I'll go clean it right now. Quit being so clumsy. This dress is for a formal banquet. You can't afford to damage it. You dirty, didn't I tell you not to get near her? Hi. Wow, she actually fell. That fall wasn't very light is Irene alright, underscore. That skill's really is powerful but isn't it too powerful acting? Her expressions of disgust and contempt towards Irene are almost as if we're real allow merge gang. Don't know if the protagonist Irene will be able to take it they. Are you still just standing around? If I catch you slacking off again you won't be eating dinner. Tonight what is this? How could she be so cruel? If as you're always so cold and ruthless there be retribution, how could you treat your sister like that? If you are so heartless then there won't be a happy ending for you. Right, we're in the middle of a play. Miss May used superb acting skills to catch everyone's attention. She has already brought her role to life. As to we remember Irene, an actor, needs to become a part of the play. Let the audience believe her are the role itself and glide their emotions. Understood, Miss May? Am still so disorganized. Still Haven. Is this the difference between a start and a flower? Irene, that scene just now was so realistic I was actually feeling anxious for you backstage. Let's continue with this energy now. The audience's appetite has been stimulated. Get yourself ready. We'll be switching to the next scene. Alright, exhales. This is a rare opportunity, Irene. You've already rehearsed it for a time. It will definitely be successful. Long. Your Highness, next it should be, underscore. That's right. Tonight sister will be attending His Highness the Prince's ball. If only I was able to go and have look, but I only have some dirty robes. I don't even have a decent pair of shoes. Arian Helena tilde. Wow. We're done. That smoke come from? Hey, who are you? I'm a witch from the Witch Union. A witch? What is witch doing here? Adamectcom. I'm here to help you, Cinderella. Changing the fairy godmother to witch can promote the friendliness and kindness of the Witch Union. Using these artistic works can subconsciously eliminate the people's discrimination witches yep against. Furthermore, it was the right choice to have Anna play this role since she is already the first Army's idol. It's Navel, little angel. Navel, do what you want, little girl. Papa will always support you. I have prepared a carriage for you. As for your dress, Biddy Biddy, Bobby, book will get. How many? The people wonder. Reference. Ta-da. Oh, wow, how did she do that? After this it's all up to you. Remember, don't stay past the midnight bell or else magic will lose its ape. Witches, perfect, aren't they? The spawn of demons. What spawn of demons? There are good witches. How can you guys make an assumption just like that? A meaningless banquet and meaningless etiquette. Where will I be able to meet the girl I was destined for? AKA, that prince actor is quite handsome, but aren't his expressions too stiff? We were limited on manpower. Besides, in the eyes of Cinderella, the role of a prince must be him. I date lazy end. ES. An acloudmerge.com. Ka. Product Wow Premium. I lost, Abel, even though have never failed at but this time acting. Have actually lost to Irene. Morning Light Berlin has been the of countless women in the stronghold. Lay acloudmerge.com goal. In the end he chooses Irene. Cowing here to help the troupe wanted to use acting to let how understand how much of a difference there was compared to Irene. Really, what an idiot am. Well, since it has already come to this, it's time to let it. Got a clohammer.com underscore. Good evening, Miss May. I am His Highness's Chief Knight Carter Manish. Your performance really was magnificent. Can I invite you for drink? Tower and dual spears flag. I am Lehman hates King Timothy's messenger. I have brought the King's city's decision. Please lower the drawbridge. Sir Petrel, this is their proof. This is Timothy's stamp, so suits but not in the position to shut out the new King's messenger, or else it will be like enemies with the Kings of Greencastle making city. Westerns, bring 3 short-tailed horses with you and hurry to border town. Switch them along the way. Tell His Highness Roland that Timothy's men have arrived. Yes sir, hope His Highness can receive this news soon. The other side's messenger group has less than 50 people. It won't be much of a threat to His Highness for now. This is all can do. Lower the bridge, open the gate. Wow. What is this clue? Your Highness, is this a bathtub? Is the ground soft? Is this real grass? This is faucet. Starting today you won't need to haul water up from the well anymore. And you don't need to change the bath water every 3 days now when you want to take a bath. Just this knob. Wow. Where is the water coming from? It tastes pretty sweet. Let me some cool. I also want. If anyone wants to drink this water you will have to boil it first. The water here can only be used for hand washing and bathing. This is the siphon principle, right? Siphon principle. What's that? In elementary physics it said that when you connect two containers of liquids at different elevations with a tube, no matter what shape, the tube is undone its own fix. Weight the liquid will to establish a level surface. E sit ale so e sulfa. You guys should have seen the tall water tower in the garden. Right now we are in a lower elevation than the water tower, hence there will be a continuous flow of water. Ding ding, points for Anna. The siphon principle works due to the liquid's pressure and atmospheric pressure. Let me draw you diagram with the corresponding formulas so you can understand easier. There's a small button here. What is it? For koala. This is a shower head. It can spray out tiny drops of water. Cool. This makes showering easy. Even if you are alone you can easily wash yourself. So what you are saying is you spent the whole week in the castle just to make bathing more comfortable. You really are noble who only likes luxuries and comfort. Lily. It's alright. Pursuing comfort is one of the driving forces for human progress, and I of course am no exception to that. Your Highness, I'm sorry. Lily, that child, she didn't mean it. It's okay, I don't mind. Lily. She wasn't always like this. It's just that after being deceived she has hard time trusting was that others before she joined the Cooperation Association. Yes, we found her in a shelter in Seawater City. You know that I can sense magic, so every time I'm passing through a town I would pretend to be the wife of a noble who wants to adopt children. I would go to the local orphanages or shelters to look for already awakened sisters to be cautious. We would carefully observe for some time to determine their situation and thoughts before making move. When I said I wanted to, oh lilt, I was rejected. The owner of the shelter said that we can only take the girl after she had become an adult. We became suspicious and had Fighting Gale go look at their financial records. We found that during the past 10 or so years the shelter had found 3 witches who were all sold to the end. Those with good looks were dressed up and sold to nobles. The ones who were left behind were killed in the forest behind the shelter. When asked about the shelter owner's purpose, he actually said that making money wasn't the main purpose. He said the main purpose was the thrill of killing and being able to control the lives of these girls made him feel as though he was king. This enraged Carrot, who then killed him when we tried to disperse these girls. Most of them gave death. Glared. It had just taken away their chance of being adopted a noble. Lily was also like this at first until Carrie brought her to the woods behind the building. There she saw her friend who had been adopted, those nobles. All. After that Lily threw up and eventually fainted in Wendy's arms. When she woke up her eyes looked empty, and she remained expressionless. Only under Wendy's care did she slowly recover. Since then, she has been vigilant and distrustful towards other people, especially nobles. But I believe that she will eventually adjust her perspective of others. I understand being able to act so cheerful after dying through all this is already quite resilient. These occurrences are rare in Greencastle. Still have a lot of need to do things. I date ahoy fii carrot visit even China literature.